Hello everyone and welcome back to the studio here in Northumberland. Today, something a little bit different. I've got an itchy nose for a start. Something a little bit different, a greetings card. In this case, a Christmas card because it's nearly Christmas, but you can make any kind of like personal little greetings card as easily as this. So here we go with the drawing first of all. And obviously, because it's so small, I need my reading glasses. This is always a sign of the times. Starting off with a quick little drawing here, and this is a little cottage that I've painted many times in different scenarios. It's actually up on the moors here in Northumberland. Flip that. A bit there, keeping it small. And a little bit there. A wobbly roof. That was a deliberate wobbly roof, by the way. That's not shaky hands. I haven't had any wine yet. Like so. A couple of chimneys. Actually, we'll just have one there. We'll have two on that one. And a window. A door. With a couple of steps and another window. Got a bit of a dry stone wall there, one there, and I'm not going to do grass. I would normally do a bit of grass underneath there, but this is going to be a snow scene. Wintry, it's Christmas. A bit there. Some snow there. And that's it for the drawing. Now it's time for a sky wash. And with a painting this size and a brush that size, it's not going to take much to do the sky. First of all, I'm going to pre-wet it as normal. Going all the way down there. This is my 1.5 inch wash brush. I'm kind of carefully going around the building. Now, ultramarine blue and burnt sienna. I want a dark sky in this one. A very simple, straightforward sky. Ultramarine blue and burnt sienna. A bit more burnt sienna, that's better. There, going all the way down. And again, carefully, because I've got a flat brush, you've got a sharp edge, it's easy enough to go around things that you don't want to paint. A bit there. You see how manoeuvrable these things are. And down there. And I haven't come all the way down to the bottom either. Now where I've gone in there, which I didn't want to, all I'm going to do, wash out, squeeze out, and just take that little bit of paint out, there. And now I'm going to leave that to dry. Now, that's more or less properly dry. It's dry enough anyway. So straight into the building. And I'm going to use my number 8. That brush that I just used, by the way, for the sky, 1.5 aquafine brush, 1.5 inch aquafine brush. Dale Rowney, obviously, everything I use is Dale Rowney, but the aquafine brushes are just superb. I love them. But you've heard all that before. Now, ultramarine blue and burnt sienna, practically black, this one. Ultramarine blue, burnt sienna. There. That'll do. What I'm going to do is fill in this side of the building. Leave a few little bits of under paper showing through, which will be a little bit of snow on top of the chimneys. Coming down like so. Number 8 round brush, perfect size. A number 10 is quite often too big for getting fine lines. Number 6, a little bit too small. Number 8, perfect size. And a bumpy bottom there, look. Where it's going to meet the snow. And there's very few colours in this one as well, the snow scene. And a little bit of that over there on the other chimney. And you'll notice I've left those right hand sides just white paper. Now a little bit of burnt sienna, still with my number 8 round brush, just burnt sienna there.
Couldn't get to your palette.
Are you talking to me there?
I was trying to get the camera around, but
Or should I say talking at me?
talking to your back.
Bit of burnt sienna there, and a couple of bits there. And now with my rigger brush, a little bit of that same mix, ultramarine blue and burnt sienna, black, like that. Number 4 rigger brush, this one. What I'm going to do is painting the windows there, look. Just like so. Window edge underneath. The door there. Couple of steps. Rigger brushes are fabulous little brushes. Very underrated brushes, actually. Look at that. Golly gosh. And gee whiz, we have a little cottage. A little bit of that dark down there as well. Shall we have a red door there, Gail? Yeah, bit of alizarin crimson. And we'll have a red door. Just there. Oh, is that cute, girl?
Oh.
Now, that black, or more or less black that I've just used there, I'm just going to put a lot of water into it, put more water into it. Still with my rainbow. Very weak. Just put mine there. So that side is a lot lighter than the facing side. Golly gosh. Cute.
That's what it's going to be, a cute cottage in the snow.
Is it? Is that what you're going to call it? Is it?
That's it. That's its title.
Is that what you're going to make up for this one, is it?
Yes.
Now again, ultramarine blue and burnt sienna. Of course, I've got a bit of dry stone wall at the side. And this kind of painting is so easy that anybody can have a go at it. And you'll get a result that you like, I'm quite sure. Bit of ultramarine blue and burnt sienna there. Notice I've left a little bit of white on the top. A little bit of that. And again, left a little bit of white on the top. Now I'll go to my 3/4 inch brush this time. And I'm just going to drop a little bit of yellow ochre. With that hesitation, now you know I'm making it up as I'm going along. Yellow ochre with a touch of raw umber into it. I'm just going to lightly drop that part in there. Leaving a few bits of white showing through here and there as well. A bit more water into it, and it goes further away there. In fact, so much water that there's no paint. That was a deliberate mistake, Gail, to see if you were noticing anything.
Don't believe you.
No, you do right not. Now, back to the cottage again. And a little bit of blue. The same blue as the sky, ultramarine blue. Put that there. And just a few touches in the roof. Just to give a bit of shape to that white area. Wash out, squeeze out, soften. That'll do nicely. Now back to black. That's a song, isn't it?
It is. You're going to sing it?
No, I'm not going to sing it. I want people to watch, not switch off. Back to black, ultramarine blue and burnt sienna. And where that roof meets the building, I have a dark line underneath there. Look. You see how that makes the roof sit down onto the building. Do you see that, Gail?
I do see that.
Good. Completely see that.
Camera never lies.
Oh, sorry to say. Now that the sky is totally and completely dry, I'm going to go back in with my number 8 round. Make sure that it's good and clean. And look. Tap on. And take some paint out there. A little bit there. Wash out again. Squeeze out. Now, suck some paint out. And a little bit more there. And again, make sure the brush is drier. Suck that water up that I've just put on. And I'm sucking paint out there. And now we know that we've got a fire in each room in that building. Your stomach's rumbling well there, Gail.
It is. Oh, excuse me.
A bit more there. Now that bit that I've just taken out, I'm not going to leave it just like that. I'm going to drop a little bit of charred sand into there. Bit of that. Like so. A little bit more there.
A bit of mucky snow. Smoke.
Smoke, yeah. Mucky? Is that a technical term?
Mucky smoke.
Simples.com. Now back to my 3/4 inch brush and just blue mainly with a tiny touch of burnt sienna into it. And let's paint this snow here. Just with the corner of the brush there. And a little bit here. Because with snow, you don't want it all white. Yeah, have some white, but it's not all white. The shades shadow it. Again, brush out, squeeze out, and just suck that out and move it around a little bit. Look. And suddenly we have some snow. As if by magic we have snow. Just with a bit of blue and leaving some white. Now with even more blue, just blue, and plenty of water, go for the distance there, look. But keeping that white on top of the wall, look. And again, wash out, squeeze out, soften, move it around a little bit. Now I'm going to darken that blue a little bit more, so I've got some shadow in the edge of that snow. All that's left now, we'll have a buzzard. bit of ultramarine blue and burnt sienna, black, and with my rigger brush. There we go. Just make sure my hands are dry. And that's just a tick in the sky then. And there, I've got a bit of something. There, gone. All I need to do now is take my tape off. And this is when you'll see that that piece of paper, which by the way is the lantern rough. I always use the lantern rough. Dale around it again. Take off the tape. This is where you'll see that actually this is one piece of paper folded in half. Open it up and you've got a little greetings card.
Oh, that's clever.
Isn't that clever?
Very clever.
I thought of that myself, girl.
You did? I'm surprised. I didn't expect that.
I know. There we go. Job done.
Job done.
The brushes, as normal, even though it's a small one, using bigger brushes makes it that much easier for you. 1.5 inch flat, 3/4 inch flat, number 8 round and a number 4 rigger. And these brushes, the Aquafine ones, which I use all the time, I use for my acrylics as well. So you can abuse these brushes until the cows come home and you will never hurt them. I mean, this set is about 6 years old now. And look, they're still in immaculate condition. But I use them for acrylics as well. The paint I've just used, Aquafine, again, Dale around me, Aquafine paint. I've got ultramarine blue and burnt sienna. And I used a bit of red as well, didn't I? But that's more or less the colours that I've used for the whole thing. And the paper, as I said, Aquafine, lantern. We've got it in 2 sizes on the website. The small one, that's perfect. If you fold one of those sheets in half, we've got that. A4 size. And we've got the A3 as well. But the lantern rough is superb paper. You can put loads and loads of water on it and it still won't buckle and mess you about. And there's no wrong side to paint on. You can paint on both sides because both sides are sized. It's internally sized. And we've got lots of books on the website. These 2 I think are the handiest. There's Charles Evans pocket book full of tips and techniques. There's a lot, even though it's a small book, it's absolutely packed with tips and techniques there and little projects. And if all goes wrong, watercolour rescue. That shows you how to put right your mistakes. We've got lots of books on the website, but everything that I use is on the website, charlesevans.com. And as I said, this is a Christmas card because it's nearly Christmas. So hopefully you all have a lovely Christmas. Bye bye.